The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTEST.com, and today I am on the latest launch from Formula Boats, the 330 Crossover Bowrider. I'm going to put it through a full sea trial. This one is powered by a pair of twin 8.2 mag V8 big blocks. Let's take a look at those first and then see how she did for numbers.
The engines on our test boat were the Merc Cruiser 8.2-liter V8 big blocks, putting out a combined 760 horsepower. These were in turn connected to a pair of Bravo 3 outdrives with 26-inch pitch prop sets.
Plenty of room with this engine installation for doing the daily checks, and of course just ahead we've got the optional 5 kW generator.
Let's get underway and see how they do. The Formula 330 CBR has a length overall of 33 feet, a beam of 10 feet 3 inches, and a draft of 35 inches. With an empty weight of 12,250 pounds, half fuel and 2 people on board, we had an estimated test weight of 13,123 pounds. With the big block V8s turning 4750 RPM, we reached a top speed of 54 miles per hour. At that speed, we were burning 65 gallons per hour, giving us a range of 113 miles. Best economic cruise came in at 3,000 RPM and 29.6 miles per hour. That speed reduced the fuel burn to 23.4 gallons per hour and increased the range to 172 miles. We reached planing speed in 4.3 seconds, accelerated to 20 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds, and continued accelerating through 30 miles per hour in 9.3 seconds. Now, when the throttles are advanced, the bow rises approximately 11 degrees, and when sitting on the seat with the bolster down, I did lose visibility briefly, so pour on the coals to get her planing quickly. Once planing speed is reached, the bow comes back down, but with the engine continuing to spool up, an oscillation can be created. Back off the throttle, let her settle down, and then accelerate again as desired. In turn, she leans about 21 degrees and remains comfortable throughout. And again, this is a boat that likes a lot of throttle, so don't be shy. In turns, she'll drop her bow and bleed off speed until she settles off plane into a 10 mile per hour turn, with the radius getting tighter with each rotation. The proper method is to enter the turn, add throttle to power into it, straighten out, then back off on the throttle and return to cruise mode. Remember, it's a lot of weight we're moving here, and she's a deep V, so all this is normal. With that technique, she stays very solid on the turns with no wavering as she comes around. This gives her the feel of a much heavier boat. She'll come around at cruise speed in roughly 3 boat lengths. When crossing wakes, she drives through them with minimal pounding thanks to her 21-degree dead rise at the transom and her weight. It's sort of like hitting a low speed bump, which I suppose is exactly what's happening. She's great at throwing water, and then she just blasts right through, like passing through a tunnel. It's pretty cool. Now let's get back to the dock. Thanks to the Axios joystick, docking couldn't get any easier. Small pulses on the stick and gentle turns of the knob had the boat precisely following my inputs for a smooth and exacting approach. No heroic leaps to the dock, no scrambling for lines, just easy and smooth. And this is something that anyone can do. Don't let docking sway any decisions about whether to purchase this boat or not. Focus on the uses and functionality. Now, let's go over the remaining operational items.
The helm nicely laid out, of course dark tone, so no concern for glare. Tacks, speedometer, trim controls, fuel, the vessel view display, and of course, front and center, Raymarine hybrid touch display. The Axios control panel with skyhook as well. Joystick, stern drive control, Bennett trim tabs, outdrive trim, Lavorsi engine controls, and in typical Formula fashion with their performance boats, we have dual controls for shift and throttle. And look at this, just behind a convenient phone holder. Both helm seats include individual flip-up bolsters. And look at that subwoofer underneath. At the bow, all non-skid decking, pull-up cleats to both port and starboard, a lift and lock latch gives us access inside the hatch, and here, hatch is held open by a gas assist strut, Lumar windlass with a chain rod running out through the stem, stainless steel anchor chute. There's access underneath to manage tangles. To the sides, controls for the windlass. These are in addition to the controls at the helm.
Overall, this is an exciting boat to drive, and she'll probably do equally well at entertaining with her huge layout, but that's another video. Be sure to see it.
Well, good looks, fit and finish, and great performance all come together in the 330 CBR by Formula Boats. That's my full sea trial. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.